CSS. CSS stands for, first of all, Cascading Style Sheet. Cascading Style Sheet. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and Cascading Style Sheet is a style sheet language. It is a style sheet language used for describing and describing the look and feel of the website. Look and feel of the web document. Okay, so using CSS we can describe the look and feel of the document. For example, you want to build a website, okay, just a static application. Okay, so first of all we have to use HTML, and after that we can apply CSS styles, okay, to change the look and feel of the website. So this document written in a markup language, that is HTML. Document written in a markup language that is HTML. Okay, and after that we need to apply CSS styles. Okay, so that using CSS we can apply font styles, colors, okay, background color, background images, okay, and margins, and height and width of the elements, and border styles, okay, and some CSS animations also we can do using CSS. Okay, and we can set the element positions also using CSS. We can do um, font styles, colors, next margins. Okay, we can define the margins and paddings, next height and width, okay, and background effects, okay, background effects also we can define. So we can use this CSS in three ways. To use CSS in HTML documents. Okay, documents. So first one is external files. Second one is uh, not external files, external styles, style sheet, external style sheet, and inline styles. Inline styles, and third one, second one is internal styles. Third one is inline styles. Okay, these are the three ways to include the CSS in HTML documents. Okay, so first one is external style sheet. So it is a ideal, okay, style sheet is ideal when the style is applied to many pages. For example, if you wanted to apply same styles to many pages, okay, many pages, uh, we can place okay, we can place those styles in one file, okay, those styles in one file, and after that we can apply those styles to the number of pages. Okay, suppose if you want to change page background for background color for entire application. Okay, suppose if you want to change page background color or background image to the entire application. Okay, just you can do that. Just you can do that in that file. Here that file means .css file. Okay, that is called external style sheet is nothing but a .css file. Okay, you can place the all css styles properties in one file, that is .css file. Okay, the extension is .css cascading style sheets, and you can modify the styles in .css file, so it will reflect to the entire application. It will reflect to the entire application. Okay, so with an external style sheet you can change the look and feel of the entire application. So each page must link to the style sheet using the link tag. Using link tag, use the link tag. Link tag to link to the each page. Each page. So the link tag goes inside the header section. So use this link tag in head section of HTML document. So save this file. So syntax here for external style sheets. Okay, you have to write the CSS properties in one .css file. Okay, so use the .css file in HTML document. In header section of HTML document, use link tag to call the CSS files in HTML form. href is the path for .css file. Okay, here we have to provide, okay, we have to provide CSS file path. Next, type attribute text CSS. Next one is rel tag, that is relation tag style sheet, and close the tag. Okay, so this is the syntax to call the external files in HTML document. Okay, so one example for external files. So just create one HTML form, that is external styles.html form. Okay, so now external styles.html, just create one HTML file, doc type HTML, HTML tag, and header section, and after that body section. Okay, so just use one div tag to display some content in the browser. Okay, with some CSS styles. So this is the content I want to display using div tag. So in so uh, this is our external style sheet example. So that we have to create one more file, that is mystyles.css file dot css. Okay, you can observe here dot css file. So here write some css properties for div tag. Okay, like a background color, height and width. Okay, and text color. So just use div tag, background color for div. Okay, background color, background color is red color. Okay, and text color is okay 6Fs, that is white color, and div height is 200 pixels, and width is 300 pixels. Okay, so just return some CSS properties, that is background color and text color and height and width. So we need to link up these two files. To link up the files, in header section use link tag and href uh, href attribute, and just write my styles dot css, and type attribute text css, next relation attribute equal to style sheet. Okay, so now run this example. So go to that folder. Okay, external styles.html form, double click here. You can see here div tag is displaying with this some styles, background color, text color, okay, and height and width. So go to inspect, I can, and you can see the CSS styles. Okay, div tag. So div tag styles, background color, okay, text color, height and width. For testing in browser also you can write CSS styles here. That is padding 20 pixels. Okay, like this you can write the CSS styles. Okay, in browser inspect element. Okay, you have to update the original code with this code in your original source code. Okay, for testing you can write the CSS in the browser also. Okay, return some CSS properties in .css file and apply these styles to the div tag. Okay, here div tag div used here. So this is nothing but element selector. Okay, in CSS we have three types of selectors. That is element selector, ID selector, and class selector. Okay, so based on element name, we can apply CSS styles like this. This is the div element name. Okay, here div and here also div. So this one, okay, this one, find out the div tag in the document, okay, with the element name is div. Okay, and apply these styles. And id selector based on element id, find out the element and apply some this css styles. Okay, and class selector also same, find out the html elements with the class name and apply the css properties. So let's continue with these types, and after that I will explain the selectors. So this is the external style sheet example. Okay, we have to write css styles in one file and apply those files to the html elements by using link tag. Okay, if you want to make any changes, okay, and you can do that changes in .css file, so it will reflect to the entire application. And next one is internal styles. Internal style sheet should be used when a single document has a unique styles. Internal styles should be used when a single document unique has unique style. Internal style sheet needs to put in the head section of the HTML page, okay, by using the style tag. The style sheet needs to put in the head section of HTML document, okay, by using style tag. Okay, so for this syntax, in header section, okay, in header section use style tag. So directly you can write CSS styles in the header section only. Okay, use div tag. Okay, like you have to write the CSS properties. Okay, so this is the internal styles. Okay, if any document needs to uh, apply in different styles. Okay, some document has unique styles, you can use internal styles only. So just create one HTML form, internal styles.html. So just copy this one, paste here. So this document has div tag. Okay, and also one more paragraph. So this paragraph contains this content to display. Okay, now we have div tag and a paragraph. Okay, so remove this link tag here. Now use style tag. And write CSS properties here. Okay, background color is brown, text color white, and font size is 25 pixel. Okay, div tag displaying with this CSS styles. Okay, this is example using inline styles. You can find out here element dot style. Okay, background color element dot style style attribute we used here in this example. So color, text color, and font size 25 pixel. Okay, so inline styles, this is nothing but inline styles. Okay, this is the HTML element of relevant HTML style attribute. Okay, HTML element style attribute. So use this style attribute to apply multiple CSS properties. Okay,